be late for lunch, so I'll be in trouble with Cat. Right, so we sort of move seriously into the ferric area now, and for the rest of the afternoon. But this bit of it is to choose some pots for something we're going to be doing tomorrow, and we're going to be spraying ferric chloride onto glazed pots, and also spraying ferric chloride onto pots which you can decorate with horsehair or with feathers and things like that. So to try this spraying technique. And we'll say a lot more about ferric this afternoon in terms of the dangers and what it does and everything else. But for now, just to show you some of the effects of using the ferric chloride over a glaze, and the idea is to try and get some sort of lusters like we were talking about the other day. So this is one of Athena's. Athena does these lovely figs, and does quite a lot of this sort of work. So this is using a turquoise Raku glaze, and there's the large tub on each table has the turquoise glaze in it.
That was that one.
So this one as well?
Yeah. That was the.
That's right.
That was
So
this.
we've got those. We've also got a white glaze on each table, which is in the small tubs. Yes, you've got that, and the turquoise one there as well. So the idea is that you choose 2 pieces for putting glaze on, and it doesn't obviously have to be burnished or anything of that sort, and we'll get glaze on it and let that dry overnight ready for the firing. So they'll be fired in the Raku kiln up to about 1,000 and a bit degrees, so the glaze is properly matured. They'll come out of the kiln, and then you will spray ferric onto them. You may or may not wish then to put them into a bin with sawdust to give them some sort of reduction. And we've got examples here of this one. I think didn't go into the sawdust at all. So that's the turquoise glaze on it, and this one did. So we've got different sort of effects going on, and you can see a bit of the lustre, and not so much of the lustre on that one, but an awful lot of the reduction on there. This one's got an awful lot of nice lusters on it as well over the turquoise.
As you work with the ferric, as you take it out of the kiln, then you may choose not to put in sawdust, because then you end up with just the lusters and not the reduction changes on your glaze. And the more ferric you spray on it, you get those kind of ochre colours. So for pieces where people don't want a combination of the lusters with the smoke effect, then it doesn't really matter. If you do want to put it in a reduction chamber, then you can't work on it too much, because then it cools down too quickly and you won't get the heat.
Great, aren't they?
And absorb that smoke in the reduction chamber as well, which is often what you want, the combination of blacks. And there is one where we tried the other day. I think I'll try one and cover it completely with sawdust. So I think that it's one of these going round. No, this one. So when you look at this one, this is where it sat in the sawdust, and this is where it didn't sit in the sawdust. So here I sprayed more ferric on it, so you can see it's slightly more yellow colour. And here, the darker side, and that line is where it sat in the sawdust. So what I'm going to try one this firing and cover it completely with sawdust and see what I end up with. And here I didn't want any reduction effects, but I just wanted this kind of burnt kind of ochre colour, and so I just kept spraying more and more. You can see that it hasn't gone into a reduction chamber also because there's no smoke.
Yeah.
So look at your pot as well and see what will work better for the shape that you have. And
So-
the effect that you introduce.
Does the sort of shininess depend on the
you all
amount
seen
of
this
stuff you put on, or is it completely...
This is the one.
Yes, we wanted
This is the
some,
one which
you know,
and I
a good
used
covering of
glaze
glaze
that.
on there. Yeah, it's just like
This
glazing.
one,
in.
I think is this one.
Right.
And this one.
Okay.
And this is
There's a couple more down here, isn't there? Yeah.
I think that's that one, but it hasn't had. There's very little difference really between these two glazes. That's
Okay.
that glaze. This is this glaze. Very
They are
little
slightly
difference.
different recipe. but
Yeah.
there's no-
And this really sat down in the sawdust, and this is where it was sat in the sawdust.
Okay,
And in the reduction chamber, so you can see that.
right.
Yeah. And this is where it was above.
And what about this
So
one?
this
where
one was
it's
reduced too?
This is reduced.
Yes.
But
The
this
only
one
that
just-
So
isn't
Tina was
reduced
just
yet.
saying
The
this
one
is
that
where
isn't
it
reduced is
sat in the
reduced.
sawdust.
Quite a lot, although I
So
just
you've
used
got
different
different
newspapers,
sort
I'll
of
just
levels
say
of reduction
that.
taking place with some very
So I just copied
dominant
it.
reds coming through there,
Sawdust.
through to this more just the coppery here. And
But
then
I
above the
don't get
sawdust
shade
line
completely
totally,
Raku
you've still
ones.
got some remnants there from the spraying on it, the luster's on here, and this is the colour, the natural colour of the glaze. Okay, so
I do
some
this. And then
interesting
I like
effects
to,
on
I just
there.
play around with the ferric.
So these pictures aren't in the book for the advanced workshop, but this is from my other book, which shows you the effect of using feathers and
Yes,
horsehair
horsehairs, yeah.
and spraying ferric on there. We're talking, you can get yellows and really these browny reds colours from spraying.
Is it like is it using ferric as a stain, or is it a chemical reaction that?
There is a chemical reaction because the ferric chloride on the hot pots then changes to ferric oxide
Yeah.
and
Ah, right. Yeah.
largely will go into the work. I mean, as it cools down, more will tend to sit on the surface and it may rub off afterwards, but providing you get the temperature right, you'll get it more sort of actually into the clay, which is obviously what we're looking
So,
for.
are you spraying onto hot pots?
Yes.
Ah.
Highly dangerous.
So that's-
we will talk
That's
Because
how
about
the
that.
colours.
I paint the pots and put them in the kiln and take them out.
We'll do that.
Do it that way. All right. Okay.
This is different.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scary bit.
You get a different effect if you don't put it in the reduction chamber. It's up to you. Yes.
So, does this, should we take some of these figs down there?
Yeah, they said they'd have a look at them.